Hi everyone, welcome back to Toy Crushed. Today we're going to do the Lego Friends building kit, and this one looks like a well, a wishing well. I don't know if you can see there's a coin in here, as if you throw these coins in here and it makes your wishes come true. So we're going to go ahead and build this set today. It's for ages 5 to 10 and it's 44 pieces in this set. The back of it looks like this. So it just really gives you some information. There's also a coupon on the back for if you're near Legoland, you can have kids go free with a paid adult ticket. So if you see this is on the back of these packages, and it doesn't expire until December of 2017. So that is something that you might want to check into if you buy one of these sets. So let's go ahead and get started opening this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. And pour out all the pieces. Sometimes these come with an interior bag and sometimes they don't. So all the pieces are here. I've poured out all the pieces, and then our set of instructions are in here that'll tell us exactly how to build all of this. So we're going to go ahead and get started building it. Alright, so these are all the pieces that came with the set, and I went ahead and took them out and color coordinated them. I find it easier to do this. Every time I make one of these videos, I talk about this, how it's much easier to follow the instructions if you have all the pieces separated by their colors. You can find the pieces quicker and you can do it easier. It makes it easier for me when I'm making the video itself, but also if I'm just doing Legos in general, it makes it easier to just go ahead and separate them. So we're going to go ahead and look at the directions and follow the directions. So the first thing I'm going to look at, I'm going to go ahead for the first part, and it doesn't really show you how to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and put the girl together that comes in here. So I'm going to put her head onto her body and attach to her legs and put her hair on as well, and then also do the camera lens. So I'll do that first. So here is the head of the girl, and her body is in these two packages. So I'm going to go ahead and open those and get her out so that we can put her together. So her body goes right here, her legs go into her body, and then we put her head on next, and then we're gonna put her hair on, and once we snap it together in there we go, we have our girl, and she's pretty much ready to go. But she does have a camera in her hand, so here's the camera piece. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the camera, and we're just going to put it in her hand. She's carrying her camera to take pictures. And then she has roller skates on, and I actually got 3 of these roller skates. A lot of times Lego will give you an additional piece, just in case any were missed. And so we put the roller skates on her, and she's ready to go. So we'll put her right back here behind these pieces, and let me kind of, there we go, stand her up back there, and we'll go ahead and get on with the building of the rest of the set. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the large green piece, and we're going to attach 2 curved pieces on the outside and 1 flat 2-top on. So I've got the green piece. I'm going to take one of these curved pieces and put it on right here, like that. We're going to take the 2-piece right here, and then we're going to take another curved piece and go right here. And so you're skipping over these 2 corner pieces, and the arch is going around so that it looks like what you see in the picture. For piece number 2, we're going to add on 2 2-piece whites on the sides here, and then we're going to add the blue in the middle. So I'm going to add this 2-piece, this 2-piece, And I'm going to grab this blue right back here. And we put it right there. If I can get that to go down. Let's see. Like that. So that it looks the same in the picture. Alright, so, and then the final part, I'm going to, for number 3, let me open this up so you can see it better. For number 3, I'm going to add my other white pieces going around. So an arch, then a 2-piece straight, and then another arch, and then I'm going to put this clearish blue piece in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and do my arch here, my flat 2-piece, and my other arch here. So we've basically made a lot of the well already. And then we're going to put that clearish blue piece in. And so that clear blue piece is back here. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to just put that right in the center so that we have completed step 3. And step 3 looks exactly like what we see here. Alright, so on step 4, it's showing me to add pink flowers. And I'm going to add it on every flat piece on the side so that they're evenly spaced. And then in the center, we're going to add these 2 tan colored pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I've got, and you'll see back here I have 5 flowers, which means I probably have an extra, but maybe not. We'll see when we finish the build how it goes. So I'm going to put one of these right here. I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to put one right here. And then I'm going to put one on right here. And then the last part is putting those 2 tan pieces on here. So in the picture, it shows that the tan pieces go on like this. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put one of the tan pieces here and one of them right here so that I have finished step 4, and it looks exactly like step 4. Then I'm going to move on up to step 5. Step 5 shows that I need to take these white angled pieces and put them on top of those brown pieces or tan pieces that I had earlier. So I'm going to grab my 2 white pieces. I'm going to put one going this way and one going this way. And so that's all there is to do with step 5. So on step 6, I take this tan piece. It's more of a brownish color than the other tan pieces were. And I'm going to put that brown piece on going across, and then the heart going into that. So I'm going to put this brown piece in right here. It's kind of a brownish gold color, I guess. We put that in there, and then we need to add the heart on. So here's the heart, and I'm just going to stick this in here. So now it looks exactly like what we have in step 6. Alright, so moving on to step 7. In the instructions, step 7 shows us that we're going to put these pieces on, and that we're going to then put these single bricks on these pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And once we get them on, we'll put them onto the actual thing itself. When Lego gives you instructions and they say to do something first, it's usually because if you try to do it as you're building it onto the structure, that it might make your structure collapse if you press too hard or anything like that. So you should do whatever's in the little box before you actually try to attach it to your existing structure. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take these 2 white angled pieces. I'm going to do one at a time. It shows on the instructions I need to do this 2 times. So I'm just going to do it one at a time. So I take it just like this, and I'm going to take a clear piece. And I'm trying to judge whether that is, I think that's more of a bluish clear piece. So I'm going to take a bluish clear piece and I'm going to put it on here. And then on the other side, I'm going to put my boxy 1 brick here. So that's what it should look like when it's done. And you can see it looks exactly like what's in the picture there. I'm going to set that down and make another one. So I set that down and I make the other one. So I'm going to put my clear blue piece on and then my white boxy piece on. And now I've got two of them. I've made two. And then I just need to follow the instructions as to where to put them. So I go back to my regular structure that I have, and it shows that I am going to put these on to the white piece here, the edge of the white piece on either side. So I'm going to put one here. And if I had tried to build onto this when it was on here, then it probably would have snapped off and made it difficult for me to do. So doing it like this makes it much easier. I've already built the piece and it goes in there much easier. And so in the end, I have the exact same thing as what it shows on the instructions. All right, I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to use step 8. So on step 8, you notice there's another one of those boxes. Those boxes are the important thing to do on their own and then attach to the existing structure. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to move this to the side and I'm going to do what it shows me to do here in this step. So I'm going to take my white long brick and I'm going to put a 2 brick on top of it in the center. So I take the white brick and I take the smaller 2-piece brick and I'm putting it on in the center. Okay, now that I've done that, I need to look at step 2, and step 2 shows that I'm going to put these blue pieces and then these frosted blue pieces on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And each of these blue pieces goes on to the end of this. So I'm going to put one on the end, and then I'm going to put the other one on the end. And then I need to put my frosted pieces on, going on at an angle. So I'm going to put this one on here. And I'm going to put this one on here. And you'll notice I have it exactly like what it shows in the picture. And then it shows me for step 8 that I'm going to actually attach this on to the top of the structure I've created. So I bring the structure back over, and I'm just going to put this right on top like this and press down. And so now I have my heart water fountain. So I've got my heart water fountain, and if you look at step 9, I've got the only difference, well actually in step 8 I missed this, so let me go ahead and do that. At the bottom you'll notice that these other pieces are just thrown into the bottom of the well to look like coins. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in as well. So I'm going to put these gold coins in. They act like they're pennies or maybe they're dollars. And I just put them down in here. They do not have to snap on anywhere. Okay, and I might put this, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a coin. Okay, maybe it's a nickel because it's got 5 on it, so maybe it's a nickel. Let me see if I can put those in there a little bit better so that you can see them better. I'm not doing the greatest job. They kind of flip over on me once they get in there. And so now I've got my coins inside my well, and she's at the park taking pictures. And so you'll notice I do have extra pieces back here. Like I said, Lego gives us these extra pieces so that we can create. Oops, I knocked her over. And let's see. On step 9, it just shows us adding the girl to the picture. And we've done that, and so we're all done. We've done everything. These are all the extra pieces that I got. I'll put another 5 in there. On the picture, it actually shows that 5 up on the well as if somebody's thrown it up on the ledge. But that's how the Lego set comes out after it's done. I love doing these. Hopefully you enjoy them too. If you like the video, and comment below what videos you'd like to see in the future, we'd really appreciate it. And we would love to have you subscribe to Toy Crush, where we do daily toy unboxing videos. Thanks for watching.